Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we will be reacting to Season 1 of Xylophonys, Origins of Olympus, My First Vision. Just to let you guys know, the next two videos are going to be part 1 and part 2 of his fifth episode of Origins of Olympus. Mostly because I don't have enough space to do the entire video. I don't know why. So let's just get into it. This one.
You just put that kangaroo in a bubble?
Well,
Yes, you did.
everyone likes a little bit of water in the life.
Shit, I forgot.
I
I don't want to go on a bubble ride.
I think sometimes it's wise, in here, just to,
Give me
know
a second. So, but the guys,
what size you're making,
Just fast forward this. I don't know why it just says music and doesn't do the actual captions of what it's saying. I have no idea. Is it because the actual music, like the instrumental music, not allowing you to like hear the voices? I don't know. There. That should be it. Oh, Shadow?
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome
Okay,
of sport.
sure.
They are splitting savants and jetpack genius.
Sure. What's that? 1 minute and 20. Oh. Oh yeah. He's in the Nether with Shadow. Interesting. Interesting.
Whoever said it could only be one?
Ooh. Sorry about that noise, guys. There's someone outside doing stuff. Sorry about that. If you guys can even hear that.
Oh. Okay. It was just a dream.
Wait. When did he make the bow? Did I miss an episode? I might need to look back in episode 6 because I do not remember him making a bow. Like, I know he made armor. I know that. But I don't remember him making a bow and what looks like another spear. Like, is it just me? Who knows? He probably made it in episode 5 because I stopped watching it whenever the recording stopped. So, he might have made it in episode 5 and I just don't know.
Just a dream or a nightmare.
Actually, that makes no sense because
Wait a second.
in episode 6. Oh, well,
Wait just a
whatever.
second. That wasn't just a dream or a nightmare. That was a vision.
How would you know if it's a vision and not a dream or a nightmare? Just asking.
Heard the oracle and some other voice. I had a vision.
Oh,
I have my powers. Or at least one of them.
You have one power, theoretically speaking. That's visions. Not the best thing in the world.
Apollo is the god of prophecy, as well as sunlight, archery, and music.
He has a lot of
Prophecy
titles.
as well.
Apollo has a lot of titles.
Maybe I could, I don't know, be able to do what the oracle does someday.
Give me a second.
cool.
Let me just check something
Hey.
real quick.
Hey, Miss
Yeah.
K!
Give me a second. I keep on forgetting to do this. I'm sorry. Next episode, this won't happen. I swear. I will have everything ready. I am super sorry. Oh, and also just a quick mention. I might be doing thumbnails soon, mostly for my own sanity, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm getting confused, and every single one of my videos theoretically has the exact same name because it crops out my my first vision or like see like it kind of looks like this. It just gets cropped out, but it doesn't even have I have, right? Or like sun or try or like cycle, right? So like mine doesn't even have that. So like really you're like watching the same episode. You just don't know what episode you're on. So I should probably put probably like an Origins of Olympus Xylophony, and then have like one on the side of it or something. But that will be coming in probably soon, hopefully soon, if I can find a good thumbnail picture, it should be coming soon.
Hey!
Just
Hey, I got
announced.
my powers! Oh, okay.
Does K really just hiss at Xylo?
I'll see you later. This is
I can't
awesome.
believe she hissed at him
Okay, so
like an actual
I
snake
need to
when she's
figure
still
out
human.
how to decipher what this all means. Okay, so it was me. It was Shadow.
Shadow
I was
the
riding
nether.
Shadow in a
In the nether.
dark place. There was fire. Okay, there was
Nether.
fire and things and words.
Nether.
I need to get better at this.
Yeah, that's the thing about visions as a ability. It's just way worse than just being able to like predict movement or see into the future. Think about like Buddha and Records of Ragnarok. Like that ability, OP. But having this kind of ability is like, it's good, I guess. But like you have to decipher your own visions, and that's like, if you don't understand what's going on, then like, yeah, you're kind of that's kind of a garbage ability if you can't decipher, or you're like really bad at deciphering stuff.
I need to get much better at this. Why?
Why are there so many villagers? I think so. Are the villagers like demigods in this universe? I see. So villagers are from, but who's the demigod parent? That's the real question.
There's one person who really doesn't seem to like me. Happened to be the person who would probably know about prophecies. I'll have to
That is
ask her.
true.
What does this say? Capture the flag tomorrow.
Capture the flag tomorrow.
Nice. That must be the next event.
Cool.
First we had the trial of Apollo, or rather Ares. Then the
Yeah, I was about to say no. That's Trial of Ares. Then you had Trials of Apollo because they wanted to see who the prophecy was actually about. That I still haven't did that episode. I have to do that episode in 2 parts.
unofficial trial of Apollo. And now I guess
I have
we'll
a
just
lot
have
to say
a
about
fun
that
capture the flag event. I wonder what team I'm going to be put with. I guess we could
Team Yellow.
hope to be put with my brother, the Apollo twins, or, well, obviously not twins, but he's calling it that. The
Why
Apollo
say
brothers
twins?
on one team would be pretty good. Having, maybe Mitch on my team, a son of Poseidon, that would be pretty cool as well. That
cool.
silent
And
guy
they're your
in
friends, too.
Mario did pretty well, but can't say they would be the best at capture the flag necessarily. But anyway, we gotta can't really worry
Mario
about all that
Mario.
right now. What team we're gonna be on? We gotta worry about the prophecies, because I had a vision,
Of course.
which means the Apollo prophecy still could pertain to me. I mean,
Theoretically speaking.
Oracle literally said that the son of Apollo is the one for it, so that's not very.
That was literally, and I kind of forgot this because it's like 5:59 the next day. I kind of forgot about this, but like yeah, that's like, what is that? That's like, he literally wasted one of them. The whole like how many like which one am I supposed to be of with the whole the false prophecy that they did in the first episode? I can see that, but that was kind of also a wasted question because the only thing that she says like who said you're destined for only one. So yeah, that was kind of a wasted question, but it's like way less wasted than the one of who is the oh my god, prophecy of Apollo about, and just like a son of Apollo. That is literally one of the most useless. And yeah, he kind of just wasted that. Give me a second.
helpful, but the other 2 answers the Oracle gave me were good. Apparently,
Yeah, again, man, the whole prophecy of Apollo one, that was a waste. You could have literally asked, "Who is my father?" and that would have been the same or even a better result because you would actually have concrete information of who your father is.
Miss K and the others don't really like me because of something my father did.
That's an interesting.
So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask about that. Unless you have to answer, Shadow. Can you decipher all my visions? No? Didn't think.
Shadow didn't say anything. It's sad. At least if he said, then at least I would
so.
know, but didn't say anything. Sad.
But anyway, the final question. That the prophecy may, multiple aspects of it may pertain to me. So there's the great darkness. I could be a great hero. I could be a great terror. Or I could wake titans. Or, since it's multiple, I could be a great dark hero. That's probably less likely. I could be a terrifying hero. That could be interesting.
Sorry about that, guys.
I could be a great terror who wakes titans. Those two go hand in hand. I could be
Yeah.
super evil and wake titans. I could be a great hero who wakes titans. I could be a great darkness who has terrifyingly a hero. I could be a titan who's the hero of darkness. I could be look, there's a lot of combinations.
Theoretically speaking, he said more than one. So theoretically, all four of them can be by technicality. So he could be a great dark hero. A great terrifying dark hero that wakes titans. Boom. That's not a spoiler because one, I don't remember what happens in the finale, and two, I don't even think that's actually what happens. But it could be. I could have deciphered it. Great terror, a great terrifying evil hero that wakes titans for some fucking reason. Who knows?
This could be. Might need to put out all the possible combinations and start whittling down what seems most likely. Because
well, you're not
most
evil.
of these things
I
I
don't think.
don't necessarily want. Hero I can do.
Hero?
I can try to be a hero,
Yeah.
but what if I'm not even destined to be a hero?
True.
What if it's just two of the other ones? Like, all those things seem like probably not always the best things.
Well, a great darkness can be good. If you squint, it can be good. A great darkness, like a great darkness. You can still be a hero. You're just not a great hero. So that could work by technicality,
I don't know, Shadow, what do you think?
of course.
You always got my back. Good to know.
Yep. Give me a second.
Anyway, I guess we
Right. Yeah.
just have to wait until more visions come to us. Then
That
we
was
can
actually
decipher the
a-
prophecies.
I'm not gonna lie. That is a perfect cut. Anyway,
But might as well focus on the task at
that was
hand.
actually perfect.
We got that capture the flag coming up, which means
know what,
I'm probably
Zylo?
gonna need to arm
This is
myself a
a
little better, which I
very
have been doing.
Good statement.
Anyway,
I like
I've
it.
been working on some new stuff, getting some weapons
Interesting
ready.
cut.
Because, well, if I'm not allowed to go out on my own adventures, I might need to make some cool stuff of my own. You're not gonna attack me, right?
Give me a second,
Okay.
guys. Sorry about that, guys.
Times
Let's
the
keep on
Minotaurs
going.
attack. I guess when they're inside the camp, it's perfectly okay. Alright, but anyway,
True.
I'm working at this Forge of Hephaestus here, and I have
Mm.
iron. Lots
Is that
and lots of
how you
iron. I've
do
melted
your
it down,
stuff?
I've mined it up, gathered it, and
Sorry, I'm adjusting
well,
my phones.
I can make full blocks out of it. I've also been making different pieces of weapons, as you can see here. I tipped this little pike with a diamond point, so it's actually a lot stronger than my fishing spear, although this is a much larger, cooler looking weapon, and this just looks like a stick with a pointy end, which is, traditionally what weapons are. I also made
True.
these bows. I have a short bow, very similar to the one I've used before. It's pretty cool. And I have this long
I'm guessing
bow.
it's faster.
Now, the long bow is apparently, a much better range, much more power, but
Oh my God.
it takes forever to aim. And even when it does aim, it is not 100% accurate. If I aim right in the middle of this tree, yeah, we just shot to the
What
left of the tree. So,
So the longer bow is really only good against against like really big monsters that have big hitboxes. That is very interesting.
I'm not a fan of this iron longbow, and the wooden short bow is probably a little too weak for my taste. Like, we can quickly fire, but it's not
Yeah.
going to kick any harder than a regular bow would. So, what I can do is maybe make a wooden longbow.
Wooden longbow. I do the longbow. I think it's only good if the monster has a big hitbox because it's kind of inaccurate. The short bow is better than a normal bow, but yeah, it's just not going to be as good as like the long bow in power at least.
Is an iron short bow and see what.
I swear. Okay, now I should not need to pause the video. I mean, the video recording at all. So let's get into it. And yes, it's been like 20
That
minutes.
is all set to do.
For me.
So let me show you how I got these weapons all set up. I made this cast here, and if I hit this, we can get some iron into that cast. I believe we want some iron into this cast as well to make a big old metal plate and a iron bow arm. Those casts are made with this gold, which I
Please
have
tell me
as
I don't
well.
have.
And as you can see, I got it.
Never mind, I lied. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about all that. You know, dogs, family matters. Dogs are barking again. Great. But anyways, this time I will not pause the recording again. Okay, so let's
A
continue.
bunch of random things just to make this all possible. I also need to make the wooden bow arms, which means I'll need
That
this
also
golden
might be an
pattern
ad
right here,
because it's been
and
paused
some
for
of
so
my
long,
wood.
So, I'm
So
waiting
let's
for
just
that to-
grab all of this, turn this into wood, and it should be.
The one thing I will say about some of Xylo's older videos, especially like these, is that he does play Minecraft, but in the same time he's role playing. I love that. The only thing I will say about that is like, who's he talking to? He's talking like in the reality, who's he talking to? Like he's probably talking to himself, but then why does he say? But then why does he tell everyone that? You know, like in that reality. Again, it's not like a breaking thing or illusion breaking that much. I'm just wondering if they have like a excuse. I don't think so, but like it would.
Crazy.
It would
Oh
be
yeah,
funny
we
if
also
they
need
did.
the bowstrings, which bowstrings you can actually make them out of vines. Funny enough, but other than that, there's not
That makes
anything
sense,
else
actually.
super crazy to do with them. So let's just use
But
regular
it's
string,
actually no. It's just
because I think
string.
it'll look a
Okay.
little bit better. Unless one were to make the entire bow differently. And
Oh my
we have
God.
that, and then
actually
we just
make
need to
bow
set up
string.
the bow arms. Nice and simple. And this can
Oh
be done
God.
for like all kinds of weapons too. It doesn't just have to be bows. So I think it's going to be pretty effective.
Mm-hmm.
Then over here we got the plate. We got that. Let's get another bow arm. And oh yeah, I set up this tool as well. Let me show you how I make these casts. I just have this stone tool rod, which is like essentially a handle. And if I select this to focus upon the gold, then I can pour gold in around that, and although it'll eat away at the stone, it'll leave me with a nice solidified plate. Perfect. So what can I make here?
Oh, interesting.
All the stuff. So let's get a tool forge
All
going,
the stuff.
and well, that's gonna need this piece.
okay. There you go.
Can he complete the
warned you
comeback?
guys.
He's going to
I
try!
knew that was gonna happen.
Please shoot! Make it!
Oh, there we go. I really do dislike ads.
And we can make a nice little iron short.
Do you know that ads in like fucking the TV are like 50 seconds long? They're almost a minute long. And like in some ads, and if you're really lucky, you have to watch the entire 60-minute thing without being able to skip. The fucking ads on TV are ridiculous.
Bow. But let's just focus on the
I'm just
wooden
saying,
longbow
like,
right now.
jeez.
So I need to make that right here. Wait, which did I make it on this part? I know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so 2 wooden bow limbs, well, in different sides. And we'll use that, and that will create ourselves a wooden longbow. And we'll see how that shoots. And then we can also make ourselves the short bow. Oh wait,
I wish
we need to go over to
the
the short bow
the
section. We can
captions
also do
weren't so
crossbows at some
dull,
point,
like
which would be pretty
behind
cool.
it
But hey,
wasn't so like
being the
dull.
son of Apollo, let's focus on the bows. So, sun's going down soon, but I do need to head over to the archery
Dogs.
range and work on this stuff. Let me just get this.
Archery range?
Okay, that's definitely a longer drawback than I would like, but we're getting there. I think I can also increase certain things of this, but we'll get to that another time. The wooden short, or the wooden longbow.
Give me a second, guys. I should really stop promising stuff that I'm not gonna do, like pausing the recording.
Yeah, it's a little slower as well, but I'm definitely finding a good middle ground. Let's head over to the range and test these things out.
Of course. So who's gonna be meeting him at the range? Oh yeah, Jake, right? Was it?
Oh.
Jake? I don't remember what his name was.
Xylo,
Oh, hey.
one of the sons of Apollo. Hello.
It's Jakey, one of the sons of Poseidon.
Apollo, of course.
The
Very clear.
the only important son anyway. That's all you need to know.
That's a little rude, don't you think?
I don't think so. So what are you doing here?
Testing out a new bow, seeing how accurate it is, and it's powerful, but I can't say it's super accurate. It's a bit
Guess you like to practice, huh?
hit or miss. I wasn't even aiming at this target.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, mind if I join you? Because I'm just like, oh, that is quite a good shot.
yeah, it's a perfect shot right there. Not bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
Even though I prefer to use my trident,
yeah,
of course.
heard about that.
and my ocean rod, obviously.
Man, you got
Would you
cool
like a
stuff.
bubble ride?
A bubble ride?
Yeah.
does that even mean?
Like this. Well,
Oh,
You just put that kangaroo in a bubble?
well, everyone likes a little bit of water in the life.
Kind of want to go on a bubble ride.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, kind of want to try it.
I
Alright.
wonder if they have full damage on.
Okay, this feels weird. The kangaroo's with me. Okay, no, he's just trying to get me to.
Yeah.
There you
Now
go.
it is with you.
Okay, 2 bubbles.
Literally levitating.
Nothing weird here. Oh, ow. Okay. It's not that bad. I suppose if in the wrong
So it went
time,
from
it could be
9
very
to
bad.
bait
But
to
still,
9 again. That's kind of funny.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Pretty
it's
cool.
gonna be really fun when I use it in other trials.
Yeah, you hear about the next event coming up? The capture the flag.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck does he have in his hand?
Very excited about it.
No,
So-
pull back. What the This man has a gun. Jake is fucking strapped. He has a gun. What the fuck? Like, is that supposed? I guess that's supposed to be a crossbow or something. What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay.
You are sharing a room with Mitch,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
those are dolphin
sometimes
problems.
going.
Don't ask.
Well, yeah, it smells a little fishy
would've said-
sometimes.
It is literally a gun. Like, let me take off the caption. Like, look, it literally has barrels. It literally has barrels. He has a gun when Xylo just has a bow? Xylo, you need to step up your game, my man. Like, you only have a bow with this, man. The son of Poseidon not only has aqua abilities, he also has a fucking gun that shoots arrows somehow.
Very
But
terrible. Yeah.
It's not
It's
that
not
bad.
ideal, I know that. Not
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah, there was an incident
Ow.
with a dolphin. but,
Sorry, I hit my.
you know, he's a good roommate. Nice guy.
Stupid dolphin. Well, why don't you tell me? Does Mitch, does he always brings his trident with him? His stupid trident? Does he always just walks around with it?
Generally,
Even in
yeah.
his
Keeps his
room?
trident on him, much like
Well-
I keep my bow on me.
Yeah, like he like. Yeah, like he like. Again, we only see Mitch like what twice, and like twice in this series, or like 3 times probably. Like I think we see him once in the 4th episode, of course. We see him, I think, once in the 2nd episode, but that was off screen of him saying with the dolphin. And I think in like the 4th episode we also see him again. I think. But yeah, Son of Poseidon, kind of cool. I don't know about Jake. It's like, yeah, he doesn't flaunt it though. Like he has it on his person, but he never like flaunts it, right? At least of what we've seen.
My new bow, at
Does
least.
he never put down the trident?
I don't think so. I mean, when he sleeps, sure.
You want to steal it, don't you, Jake?
What, are you trying to steal his trident?
No, I've never done anything like that. I've not
Are you
like
sure?
I sneak into rooms.
Are you
No.
sure?
Because
It's not like
Are you sure?
I sneak into everyone's room earlier. No,
Are you sure? Because like, you sound really asking if he puts it down, and he always has it on his person, and you being like you seemingly being very like jealous of your brother because he has the trident, kind of doesn't help your It doesn't really help you
I did not do
say
that.
I
right?
wasn't saying that,
That's
but
that's an accusation.
no, I wasn't accusing you of that. I was just saying, Mitch just talked to me a little bit about you and your feelings about the Trident.
The true feelings, the truth, like he's a
Uh-huh.
thief, steals
Mm-hmm.
Is he a
things
thief?
from me.
I mean, you
Yes.
were literally just talking about going in people's rooms within the
I
last
no,
minute.
I said I did not do that.
Okay, this is
Maybe
true.
the son
You
of
did say you
Aphrodite
didn't do that.
done it. Maybe he done that.
Wait,
I
what?
did not.
Why would he do that?
Well, he's the son of Aphrodite. What do you expect?
Him to care about love and beauty, not stealing, but it's kind of what I would
Well,
expect.
Xylo, okay. I understand where you're coming from. Xylo, do you know anything about the Greek pantheon? I don't want to make a joke about it, but I'm going to make a joke about it a tiny bit. This man can force himself on you, and the gods would see nothing wrong with that. Okay? These gods aren't good people. They forced themselves on people. They've broken in. They've taken people's identities to fuck people. Okay, and Aphrodite is one of the worst examples because Aphrodite is a very what's it called? She's a very oh my god, what's the word? She's a very not selfish. She's a very egotistical person, and she gets jealous very easily. There we go, envious and jealous. That if someone is even a fraction of as beautiful as her, and they're a woman, she's gonna cause them to be ugly for some reason. Even though, again, she is literally the most beautiful and hottest god that there can exist, and gets jealous and envious of human women. Like seriously, like yeah. So yeah, plus his mother isn't the best person. Though it's kind of like saying Zeus's son would be a horrible person because his father is the biggest cheater and R-word that there is. Well, R-word. Sorry, I can say my R's that good. Sorry about that. But like yeah, like he's the biggest one. He's the biggest cheater. He's the biggest force upon you guys. So like yeah.
You would know more
That's
if you get to know him a little bit more. But anyway, but
Do you
like
know him?
what I'm trying to say, it's like
Do you know him,
like
Jake?
if you ever see him like leave the trident just on the floor, you should
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
think
yeah. I'll
about
let I'll let you know, of course.
Yeah, I'll
But
let
you
know.
don't have to
Yeah.
feel inferior to him.
I'm not inferior to
No,
him.
I know you're not. Obviously, you probably got plenty going for you. It's just you have a cool trident too,
If you say so.
It's arguably just as cool as his.
Actually, I paused because I want him to finish that. I would actually say that Trident's cooler. Call me hypocrite. Well, don't call me hypocrite because I haven't actually said anything bad about that. Give me a second. Let's just continue. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Trident. I do think that one's cooler. I think it's mostly because I'm biased because I do like the color blue. Like I really do. And that shrine is more like a Biden, and thanks to Echoes of Ragnarok, the Hades fight, I just like the Biden more. Just looks cool. Um, but I know it's not because it does have that tiny prong in the middle, so it's theoretically a trident, but it looks like a Biden. It just looks, in my opinion, a little bit cooler than just being pure gold. But that's just me. That's just me.
Is that though? You have no idea what the trident really means.
Doesn't that just mean that you are the ruler of the seas, right? Like the trident is the thing of like the seas, right? So you rule the seas. You can probably control all of the all water. You can make storms, hurricanes, tsunamis. You can make earthquakes, right? Like it's really powerful, but like you don't need it if you're a son of Poseidon. Probably because I'm kind of thing with Percy Jackson. But like, you don't need the trident because Paulson never gets it. But does he get it? I haven't read the books. That shows you how much of a quote unquote fan I am of Paulson Jackson. I literally have only seen the movies and heard about the books, and the movies are not a good representation of the books. So.
No, not specifically. But apparently, it's a big
Only the
important
best
thing.
deserve the trident, and I deserve it.
Okay.
I just need to somehow,
Sure.
Well, that's the thing. If you deserve it, maybe one day you'll earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The truth is, I already earned it. That's
Why would Mitch have
the
it?
truth.
Yeah.
Because he stole
Did she?
it. That's what I've been saying. He just took it away from me. That one day, when it was being passed on, he just suddenly rise his dolphin and then just come here, just right in front of me, and just
Sorry, my brain went that way. So, I guess the dolphin is supposed to be like. Wait, are we doing Kung Fu Panda here?
took it.
Oh no, I was about to say if he said Mitch fell in front of him, I was about to say, are we doing Kung Fu Panda here now? But yeah, I don't think so, man. I'm just saying. I really do not think that's the case. I think your father just gave it to Mitch because Mitch seems to be more level-headed. I get that you're jealous, but you're kind of proving your father right. You know what
You were
I
in
mean?
the water?
Yes.
Okay.
There was supposed to be a ceremony, and I was supposed to get it, and somehow he just stole it.
Rode up in a
and-
dolphin and stole it.
Yes. Very unfortunate,
Yeah. It's rough.
Yeah.
I'd hate if
I've
someone.
been trying to tell him, but somehow Mitch just does not get it.
Hey,
Well,
I
It's
mean,
an understanding
talk to him.
greatness you can do.
maybe not, but he's learning, you're learning. Everyone here is here to learn.